to the Arsenal. How does it feel to finally be a Gunner?
First of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to the Arsenal fans for the support so far. It's been overwhelming, really. Obviously, there's been a lot going on, a lot of speculation for months. But obviously, as a player, you want to get things dealt with as quick as possible, so you're settled. And today I've had my first day, so I'm feeling really at home.
As you say, it's been a busy time, let's say, the last few weeks, but what's it been like for you? How have you been feeling?
It's been a bit overwhelming, obviously, because of my relationship with West Ham and the love and support I have for them. It's been really hard to walk away. But look, in football, amazing opportunities arise. Big clubs like Arsenal, have come for me, and it's really hard to turn down. You only ever get one career, and I really believe in what Mikel's building here, what the squad is building, and I'm really now looking forward to the future with Arsenal.
Yeah, it's a huge decision for you, a big moment in your career, but what were the factors that convinced you that this was the right move for you?
I think I've been looking at Arsenal over the last couple of seasons and the trajectory that they've been going on. Not last season, the season before they finished fifth, but you could see the style of play Mikel was implying. And then last season, obviously, outstanding season, blew every team out of the water pretty much. I think with Mikel, how he works, the squad, how young everyone is, the energy now around the club, and also the challenge of now getting Arsenal back to where they belong. That means a lot to me, and I know the fans really want that. And me as a player, I've come here really hungry to have more success and to spend my best years at this great club.
You mentioned the manager. How excited are you to be working with Mikel Arteta?
Oh, I'm so excited. I think he speaks for himself. You see how he works. You kind of got a real insight into how he works on the Amazon stuff and how he works with his players, and not only as a coach, psychologically, how good he is with players, how he improves players. I think he's a massive factor in the reason why I've come here. And also I know he's going to get the best out of me. I know I've now got more levels to go up in my game, and I feel like he's the manager to take me to them next levels. So I'm really excited to be working with him.
You spent 9 years, of course, at West Ham and played against Arsenal many times. What was your view of the club from the outside?
I think even growing up, the history of Arsenal, you always hear about the Invincibles, the famous game at Anfield. You see these things all the time. I've always known Arsenal's a big club, but just where I've been on holiday, people coming up to me in London, you don't realise how big actually Arsenal is. But now I do. But playing against them, it's always been tough. The Arsene Wenger way of playing nice football, tiki-taka stuff. Coming to the Emirates has always been really hard. Home games, when I've played for West Ham, have been games that you've been up for because it's been a London rivalry. But one thing about Arsenal is that the fans are so passionate and they're not scared to voice their opinion, and rightly so. Because this is a massive club, they demand, and us as players, we should demand that of each other to now push and to be successful again. I think they're the main things.
And some of the players already, of course, from England duty especially. How excited are you to be in the dressing room with them on a day-to-day basis now?
Yeah, it's going to be an honour. Obviously some unbelievable players that I've played with at international level, and now get to share them same duties on a club level. All of them have spoke so highly about the club, how well each and every one of them have improved under the manager. And when you hear things like that, you really take it in your stride and really listen, because when you've got players like Sachs, who's now one of the best wingers in the world, Rama's best keepers. You've got Whitey at right back, who was unreal last year as well. Smith Rowe, there's so many in the squad, and they all speak so glowingly of the club and the direction it's been going in the last few years. So yeah, it's really exciting. I played with Eddie from under 9s until 14s. We was both released on the same day, and it's crazy where football takes you. Your journey. He's made it through the ranks at Arsenal. I made it through the ranks at West Ham, and now here to join this great club, and we get to link back up again. I've always loved Eddie, even though we had that little altercation on the pitch before. I've always loved him. I've always been really close to his family. His dad's a top guy, and he used to come on all the tours with us as kids. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Eddie again, and of course seeing all the boys.
And you've met a few people today, been shown around the club. First impressions?
It's beautiful. It's an amazing training ground. You see it in photos. You see people talk about it. You walk around, you see the history on the wall of Arsenal, and it just makes you hungry. Really, it makes you hungry to push, to demand more of yourself. And what I like about the place is you can feel ready. You can't be comfortable here. You have to push yourself to the max. And speaking to the sports scientist guys, the physios, the demands they have as well. It's all about winning and all about mentality, which is what I love.
So next stop is America and a pre-season tour. You excited to meet our supporters out in America?
Yeah, I think it's another great chance to see a fan base who are in America. I remember before when Wilshere was with us, he'd come to China and he had like his own fan base, which were all Arsenal fans. It was crazy. So they're all around the world. A great chance for us to travel and spend some time with them as well, and also perform in front of them. I think we've got three great fixtures, 3 great stadiums. So embrace it. Pre-season's only come around once a year, so it's time to enjoy. Get fit and start winning games.
And Arsenal supporters around the world will be celebrating this news today. Have you got a message for them?
Yeah, look, I just wanted to say it's an absolute privilege to be a part of Arsenal Football Club. The history, the players that have played here, speaks for itself. And now, I've joined. We have some other signings as well. We're looking to get Arsenal back to the big time, back to winning stuff. I think you've seen that over the last few years how well this squad has been with the manager, and there's a real feel-good factor around the place. So I'm hungry, I'm ready. I'm going to give everything for this club like I do week in, week out, and yeah, we're going to be on some journey. So I'm looking forward to it.